Welcome to Ryder Kane, where real hunts meet real adrenaline. If you enjoy the action, hit subscribe and help us reach our first 1,000 followers. Let's grow this hunting community together. Black bears aren't just big and strong, they're shockingly smart. Give one a challenge and it'll solve it quicker than most people expect. Over the years, farmers have tried just about everything to keep them out. Electric fencing, strobe lights, air horns, even propane cannons that boom like explosions rolling across a battlefield. But none of it stops a determined bear for long. Sometimes it takes a few days, sometimes only a few hours, before it figures out the weak spot. They'll dig under a fence, scale right over it, or tear off a whole panel like it's nothing more than cardboard. And once a bear breaks into your corn or soybean field, the damage is done. Your entire crop can disappear in a single night. A single 400-pound bear can wipe out an entire acre of crops in one night, stomping through the rows and feeding until all that's left are shattered stalks and a frustrated farmer staring at a year's worth of income disappearing in the dirt. That's why so many states turn to regulated hunting, not as a sport, but as the most reliable tool for keeping black bear numbers in check. Tracking a full-grown black bear through thick timber or rugged mountain country isn't something you do for fun on a Saturday. It demands real skill, grit, and a level of courage most people will never fully understand. But for the hunters committed to doing it right, and for the farmers and communities who depend on balanced wildlife populations, a well-run bear season can be the difference between coexistence and chaos. For serious bear hunters, nothing about the pursuit is simple. You push through tangled brush, climb steep, rocky terrain, and take on rough weather, sometimes for days or even weeks, just to get within range of an animal that can smell you long before it ever shows itself. Black bears are sharp, cautious, and masters at disappearing into the landscape. Every encounter calls for patience, real survival know-how, and steady nerves. That's why smart, science-driven regulations matter so much. Wildlife agencies don't choose seasons by guesswork. Spring hunts focus on bears just emerging from their dens and actively searching for food, while fall hunts line up with the time they're packing on fat for winter. When these natural cycles guide management, it keeps populations healthy, ecosystems stable, and hunting traditions strong for generations to come. Black bear hunting isn't about filling a tag or hanging a hide on the wall, as any seasoned hunter will tell you. It's one of the most practical tools we have for managing bear populations, protecting farms and livestock, and let's be honest, preventing unexpected run-ins with 400-pound bears wandering into neighborhoods that were never built to handle them. Every year, wildlife agencies set harvest goals, usually between 700 and 1,300 bears, based on population studies, habitat capacity, and long-term sustainability. These numbers aren't guesswork. They're designed to prevent overcrowding while ensuring there are plenty of strong, healthy bears roaming the mountains for decades to come. So here's the real question. In a world that's changing fast, is regulated hunting still the most effective way to manage bear populations, or are there better non-lethal solutions we should be exploring? Share your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely read what you write. And if this video gave you something to think about, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more honest, real-world conversations about the outdoors. I'll catch you in the next one.
Whoa!
you